Okay everyone, so here we have a BMW X5 quarter panel dogleg area has been pushed right in, kind of ripping the flare off. Doors pushed in, it's going to be getting a new door. You can see the whole frame's all crushed in there. And if you look down here, you'll see how far that's gone in here, pushed right in. So what we'll do is, look at that wheel's bent out as well. This car drove in, crazy. I'm gonna take the liner off, wheel off. Gonna have a look in behind this flare or the arch and see if there's any damage in behind it, and then go from there. But nice, I like these X5s, nice car. So we'll do that, we'll strip that out, and then we'll figure out what we're going to go here, what we're going to do, weld keys or whatever, and try and get that out. But anyway, let's get going. Right, so the liner's pretty easy on these. It is a few 10mm nuts, and I think there's like 2 or 3 8mm screws, and the thing comes right out. Right, liner's off. So this is what we're looking for. You can see it's all pushed in along here, so we'll have to repair that as well. But now we've got access, you can see how far it's gone in there, so we'll have to repair that as well. Send all this into the insurance company. It's going to get a new rocker as well. It's all cracked there as well. The door is aluminum, or aluminium, so that will be getting replaced. Suspension, there's going to be some suspension getting done as well. And see, the wheel went right in there. But yeah, get that addressed as well. Take some pictures, send the insurance company, get this the ball rolling with this one. Right everyone, so finally getting to get to this X5 now. It's been mental busy here. I'll show you what we have. We have this Model 3 in the pipeline. This thing's when we took it all apart and stripped it, peeled it back a little bit, we noticed more damage to the inner rocker. So that's going to go back over to the mechanical side of things, going to get the battery out of it. That's a big job, so stay tuned. We'll be doing a full YouTube on that. I'll be doing a YouTube on this. This is the rear end. Nice RX-7 there, that's just a few little bits. But this is the main one, this is what one we're doing now. It is X5. It's going to get a new rear door, the dog leg's all damaged on this. So what I'll do is, we're going to start with stripping the door, get it off, and I'm going to hang the new doors, and then it's going to show me exactly how far that dog leg area has gone in. So let's get stripping. So, door is gutted. That's going into the bin, as I'd say. Over here's the trash. Right, here we go. A bit of a better look at it. See, it's all pushed in along the edge there. Gonna get that out, because that's gonna literally where our molding's gonna go, and that's gonna define how far out it is, how far in it is. So we're gonna try we're gonna pull this first, but then we'll be trying the new rear door on, trying the new flare, just making sure it's nice and flush. Like the far side, let me show you. There you go. You want to have a nice even gap. You want to have a nice and flush. So that's the aim. So what I'm thinking of doing here is, we have these pots in the floor, wedge clamp. I don't know if anyone uses them. Here they are here. Has a chain on it. And we have the wedge clamp floor puller. I have it over here. Oh, well, I did have it over here. It's gone, because I'm going to be using it on this Porsche. As I was saying earlier on in the video, this car is going to be getting a pull out. But yeah, I have a floor puller. I'm gonna connect it to the floor here, and I might stick some wiggle wire on here. I usually use wiggle wire, wouldn't be strong enough to get that out, but I have a little trick that I use. I put the wiggle wire on it and I stick welds, little tacks on it, and it gets on there nice and gives it a nice pull. So that's probably the way I'm gonna go with this one. So yeah, let's get going. Cover this car up, get some fire blankets on it, because I will be putting a few welds on it, and we'll get this edge out. Try the door on. And then when the filler is going off and with the filler stage, that's when I'll start stripping the rest of the car. Flat rate mentality. Right, let's go. Okay, let me just explain what I just did. I got some wiggle wire, I stuck it on there, and then I stuck a tack on each part of the wiggle wire that was connected to the car, just to give it that extra strength. Because what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give it a pull with this floor puller by wedge clamp. But if I just put that wiggle wire on just with the normal welder here, it's not gonna stay. It's not gonna be strong enough. So I'll give it extra strength, get the welder out, stick them tacks on it. So that should give it a nice strong pull. Now the wiggle wire, you can get two different gauges. You can get a thicker one, which is on the right there, and a smaller one, which is on the left. So I always go, if you're doing this welding, go with the thicker one. It's just a lot stronger. So what I'll do is we're gonna chain this to the pot there, and then we'll get a clamp on here and we'll get this pulling out. Hopefully that walks out. So let's go. So it's set up there. What I done just there at the end of the time lapse was I had that chain and I was coming up at an angle. You don't want that. We want to pull this straight out. So very important to make sure your chain is always in the direction where you want your pull to come. If I was pulling that up like this, I'll be pulling the bottom out more than the top and be coming out at an angle. So I'm going to get that straight out. You can see here that hooks onto the pot there. There's a chain in the floor. Hooks on there. So it's all grounded there now. I'm going to give this a little tug. Hopefully it comes out. So let's get going. Let's get this on here. I'll zoom it in for you so you can see it coming out. She came out there nice. What I was doing, I was getting in behind the wheelhouse there and I was just banging the other edge out while I had tension on it. What we need to do is we need to get up here now, give here a little tug as well. But it looks like it came out nicely there. I'll release her and lift her up a little bit. think we got it out nice and even. It's kind of more in line here. What I have to work on is in here. In here is kind of a deep area there, but I think I might be able to get that with a dent puller, just to get that out a little bit. But as far as this edge, I think it runs nice all the way down. So what I'll do is I'll get off that wiggle wire, work on that other area. Like to pin out a few little bits along here, and then we'll try our flare on, try the door on. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to try this flare on just to make sure the gap is all right with the repair we just done to the dog leg. And then what we'll do after that is we'll try the door on just to make sure everything's gapping up okay. Sitting okay. I just remember to put a little skim of filler on it there. That would tidy it up as well. That'd be nice. Try this door on, see what the gap is like then, because that's the most important part as well. See how far it's like. Now you adjust your door, you can see the door's lying in way too much there and it's out too far in the bottom, so just have to loosen your 13 bolts in there. There's 4 of them. I usually just gap it up with 2 of them first. When I get it all gapped up, I'll tighten the 4 of them. These are great as well. Milwaukee. A little bit more adjustment, but it's nearly there. Have the gap all here. Then you go here. It's there. Door's a little bit high, but I'll get it down. The main thing is it's kind of sitting flush all around the rocker there, which I'm happy about. So what we can do is you can take that flare off. I take the door off, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little wipey filler in here, just dress it up a little bit nicer, try it all on again, and that should be it. Looking good though, getting there. Okay people, here it is there. It looks good. What we'll do now is we will try the flare on and try the gaps one more time before paint. So let's go. Okay, so she is on. Just have the door taped closed and it's sitting nice and flush all the way along. So I'm happy with that. Hopefully this will get painted now. By the time I get this video edited, I'll be able to add it onto this video. If not, I'll put up a short. But it looks well. Hold on, I'll just peel this back if you look inside. There it is. It's all sitting nice and flush all along it. So, like I always say, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to try and do more videos like this and hopefully it helped a few is. So yeah, stay tuned. I have a few big jobs coming up, like I showed you. I have that Model 3 there, that's a big one. And then I'm going to be doing a video on this one as well. This is getting new taillight pocket, quarter panel extension, but it's damaged in behind it. We're going to pull that out as well. Nasty bit of damage here. And it's damaged up the tailgate as well. So yeah, that one. This one's pretty bad now. We've cut the pillar out of it already. But you can see this is all pushed in and it's separated. It's separated all the glue in there. So replace the whole aperture. So that's going to be a big one. So yeah, stay tuned. This one's going to the paint shop now. Take it easy.